Class 9 Geography Chapter Earthquakes continued. This is the second part of this chapter. Distribution of earthquakes. The earthquakes have a definite pattern of distribution. There are three major belts in the world in which the earthquakes frequently occur. These earthquake belts are the Circum-Pacific Belt, convergent plate boundaries, the Mid-Atlantic Belt, divergent plate boundaries, the Mid-Continental Belt and interplate seismicity. Circum-Pacific Belt. The Circum-Pacific Belt extends in the west from Alaska to Kuril, Japan, Mariana and the Philippine Trenches, beyond which it is divided into two branches, one going towards the Indonesian Trench and the other towards the Kermadec Tonga Trench to the northwest of New Zealand. On the eastern side of the Pacific, the earthquake zone follows the west coast of North America and continues southward along Peru and Chile Trench on the west coast of South America. About 66% of the total earthquakes of the world are recorded in this belt. The Mid-Atlantic Belt. This belt of earthquakes extends along the mid-oceanic ridges and several islands near the ridges of the Atlantic Ocean. The seafloor spreading is the main cause of earthquakes in this belt. The Rift Valley of East Africa and the Red Sea are considered as an extension of this belt. The Mid-Continental Belt. This earthquake belt extends along the Alpine mountain system of Europe, Rocky Mountains in North America through Asia Minor, Caucasia, Iran, Afghanistan and Pakistan to the Himalayan mountain systems. About 21% of the total earthquakes are recorded in this belt. Interplate seismicity. Although most of the world's seismicity occurs along plate boundaries, the continental platforms also experience infrequent and scattered shallow focus earthquakes. The zone of earthquakes in East Africa, the western United States and the peninsular India are most striking. Consequences of earthquakes. Building collapse. People can be trapped in collapsed buildings or under rubble that collapses into the street. This is the type of damage that leads to the worst casualties. The worst thing to do in a quake is to rush out into the street during the quake. The danger from being hit by the falling glass and debris is many times greater in front of the building than inside. Buildings knocked off their foundation. Buildings that can otherwise withstand the quake can be knocked off their foundations and severely damaged. Landslides. Buildings can be damaged when the ground gives way beneath them. This can be in the form of a landslide down a hill. In the youngfold mountains like Andes, Rockies, Alps and the Himalayas, earthquakes result into landslides which damage the human settlements and disturb the transport system. Fire. Fires often break out following earthquakes. They can be caused by flammable materials being thrown into a cooking or heating fire or broken gas lines. Loss of property. Earthquakes inflict great damage to buildings, roads, railways, dams, bridges, etc. Loss of human lives. It has been estimated that on an average about 15,000 people are killed every year by earthquakes. There have been earthquakes of great magnitudes in the densely populated areas of the world in which over 1 lakh people lost their lives. Flash floods. Many a time under the impact of severe earthquakes, the dams and embankments develop fissures which become the cause of flash floods. Tsunamis or seismic sea waves. The seismic waves traveling through the ocean and seawater result into high sea waves which are known as tsunamis. Tsunami is a Japanese term which has been universally adopted to describe a large seismically generated sea wave. These waves are capable of causing considerable destruction in certain coastal areas, especially where submarine earthquakes occur. Constructive effects of earthquakes. Earthquakes may result in fissure opening, causing a geyser or hot spring, which are useful from medicinal point of view to man. Sometimes earthquakes result in formation of coastal submergence and changing the coastal forms forming bays and may prove to be helpful in navigation. Here ends this chapter.